By the way, let me plug her right now. She's a student recruiter, okay?
Yeah,
so
contact me.
I was about to say, like, what advice would you give? But
actually, why I even decided to do it is because when I came to Malaysia, the university that I got wasn't the best. So it affected my time here in Malaysia. You don't want to come here, waste 3 of your years stuck in a university that you cannot change, or just waste your time here in Malaysia and not have the best student experience you can get. And if you're interested, you can contact me. My details will be in this video and I can help you. First, I'm trying to recruit students here because I want to help them pick the right university so they don't have the experience that I got.
So what I want to ask is, what is it like working in Malaysia? How is the work environment like for you? How has it been? And yeah, how was it when you first started? How is it now? Has anything changed?
Well, the good thing about the company I worked in, that there's a lot of foreigners there, and in the beginning it's different from now actually, because there's a lot of changes in the company. But when you're working in an international company where there's a lot more foreigners, it's a great environment you want to work in, and also the company's vision and ideology. So our company is very, how do you say, it's a creative agency, so people are allowed to be casual, to be creative, to be in their comfort zone, so that their creative minds can work.
Yeah, I have seen them going to their office. They're really casual. It's not what you'd expect of a corporate office, but designers, advertisers, creative people, this is how we roll. So yeah,
there's a lot of foreigners, so it's very welcoming, to be honest. Actually, working in line has actually changed my perspective of how Malaysians are. In the beginning, with my experience in the university, how I felt very alienated most of the time, compared to when I started working, I've had a little bit different experience. In the beginning, most of my colleagues were all foreigners, but within time, very little foreigners are left and more locals, and I've slowly started getting closer with the locals, and they have felt welcome to me, and it's created a relationship. And I think the thing about, if you want to create, I think the reason why there's a huge barrier between the locals and the foreigner is like what you said, language barrier. Yeah, so if some people are not very comfortable speaking English, like let's say the Chinese in Malaysia, they're not so comfortable speaking English, and your English is a little bit too advanced, or you speak too much English, basically they just feel a bit left out, so they wouldn't want to join the conversation. And also,
and when it's flipped the other way too, it's the same. It's the similar experience that we have when too much Malay or whichever other local language is spoken, and then we don't understand like even a tiny bit of it, then we feel left out. So just like how some locals can relate to feeling left out if people speak mostly English, it's the exact thing that's happening the other way around as well.
And another thing that I think, like if it's Malays themselves, their culture is very gentle and polite. So if a person would come to them very confident, strong, it's very against their culture. So they wouldn't feel very comfortable with you, opening up to you, you know, they would be more reserved to themselves. But if the person comes to them very gentle and very polite, they're actually much more welcoming. So I think that's one of the things as well.
That sometimes it comes off across as being unhelpful. For example, I've had many experiences where I wanted help with something, or I just asked like, oh, where is this place or where is that place? But as soon as when I approach, it's a very don't come to me like no. The immediate response is a no. It's not, oh, like what can I help you with? I would like to help, but I can't really speak the language. Some people, I've gone through experiences where there are those cases, but the frequent reaction that I get is the ones that's just like no, like no. Because even there was one time I was so sad that day. Let me tell you just a short story. I had to translate something from Malay to English, and then it was on my phone. At that time, my Wi-Fi thing, my internet connection wasn't good. So I just asked people, I was in a store, I think it was Cotton or something. I just asked people who were shopping like, oh, like, can you translate this for me? So I went up to them like, oh, like, can you translate this? They're just like, no.
Yeah, like, that does happen. Like really, that does happen a lot. If they know you're a foreigner, and they would not all of them would treat you right. Like I've had those experiences as well. So have my sisters. They would sometimes enter the lift, and people would just like cover themselves, or I mean, not because of the corona everything, but just generally, just like
corona.
you know, just hide themselves or something.
Corona.
Yeah, it just doesn't make someone feel good. So
yeah.
I mean, apart from those facts that I said, these issues are still there. Some people do behave that way, but it really doesn't help the other person because we're just humans trying to live here as well.
True. Cool. And about the gentle side, is very, I can like attest to that as well. It's very non-confrontational here. Like if let's say you offend a local, chances are they're not going to approach you directly. And it's not because they don't want to talk to you or anything like that. It's just because they don't confront people generally. Like they would rather talk about it, talk about it amongst themselves or keep it amongst themselves. But you will realize that there's some tension. Like things are not right, but they're not saying anything.
Yeah, definitely.
And so
there's so much I can talk to about that. Let's not go into it, girl.
I did a video. Actually, you know what? You can check out. Probably click. I think here, most likely. Click there, and there's gonna be a video talking about the positive and the good and bad of Malaysia. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that video, check that out. You've been here for 10 years now, right?
Yep. Oh God.
So now I think you're the perfect person to ask what do you like about Malaysia and what don't you like about Malaysia? Because you've had tons of experiences, right? So it's not just gonna be 3 months I came here, this is what I don't like, this is what I like. You have a lot of experience, so
I don't even know to start with the good or the bad.
Start with the bad, so that people will wait for the good.
Okay. Oh, the bad I don't like about Malaysia is that they will never open their country to foreigners. So even if you've lived here for 10 years, like myself, I'll never be a resident, like a permanent resident.
So funny, like literally the same point.
Again. But even if I've been here for 10, 20, 50, 100 years, you will never be a citizen. You will never become I mean, they call it permanent resident, but it's actually a 5-year renewable visa. It doesn't really give you citizenship. So if you're here for long, you don't have the same privileges as a local person. Everything about you is treated like you're an expat. If you're buying property, if you're investing, whatever, you want to get loans from the bank, you want to get a credit card. So guys, sorry about any background noise.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry about the background noise.
Remember the disclaimer at the beginning? This is the time to apply that.
Okay. The other bad things I don't like about it's too loud. The other thing I don't like about Malaysia is, I guess, the people not being so welcoming. So yeah, you do feel a bit discriminated if you're an expat. I mean, not if you're a Caucasian, but if you are a colored person, we do feel...
Okay, in plain terms, the darker you are, the worse the treatment.
I know, guys.
Gotta say what it is.
Yeah, we just gotta say what it is, guys. It's a harsh reality, but yes, you do get treated differently. Even with the police, you haven't done anything, you're walking with a visa, they just stop your car just because of your skin color. So those are the two things that I don't like about Malaysia. The things I love about Malaysia is the food.
That was like my next question. Okay, carry on.
You can come to Malaysia. Like the variety of food is insane. Okay, so that is one of the things I
most
love
Africans come to Malaysia and they suffer so much with their food. I'm just like, guys, there's so much variety here. Like, why are you struggling?
Because they come with the closed mentality. Trust me, I live that life.
Fried rice. Like,
I lived that way for, I think, 5-6 years.
If you are new in Malaysia, please open your mind. Okay,
open
food is
your mind.
food. Okay, for me, I'm really not picky when it comes to food, but there's so much variety here that even if you're picky, you can find something. It's not every day fried rice and chicken. Like they call it nasi goreng ayam. Not every day nasi goreng ayam. Not every day nasi goreng daging. That's beef fried rice.
I wasted my years. I wasted like I think 6 years of my life not trying the Malaysian food because I was scared that everything has sugar. That's what I think. You think that the curry has sugar.
Does have sugar.
Yeah, you think that, oh my god, I tried one like curry and it had sugar and I don't want to try anything else. But no, guys, don't do that mistake I did. I feel like I just started living my foodie life here. And it's insane. It's just, woo! They make food out of everything. You know what I mean? I love that about Malaysia. Okay. And the other thing I love about Malaysia, it's very comfortable.
In terms of
it does, right?
Yeah, like it's
very convenient.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Like in terms of infrastructure.
Easy. Life is easy. No, life is easy in Malaysia. Like you can get anything, variety, from the richest to the poor. Like you can get nobody will starve. Food is cheap, okay? I mean, like you can get from Pasamalam and you can get
I have
from
reservations about that though, because I do see like poor people around, like on the street.
Oh girl, please, it's not. It's maybe other reasons. The government also helps them a lot.
Oh yeah,
they have so many.
Don't even get me started on that. You know the number of grants and privileges that like the government is there for their people, and it's such a good thing. Oh my gosh,
everything is affordable. Like if you're living in the UK or European countries, it's not the same as here. Sometimes even the stuff that I buy in Malaysia are way cheaper than in my country, which is Africa. Like buying
Tanzania
furniture, buying.
There are like 54 countries. You know, anytime someone says, "Oh, like this place is Africa," I'm like, which country? No.
My country, Tanzania. I tell you, like there's so many things. If you compare Tanzania and Malaysia, actually Malaysia is cheaper and you get better quality. Okay. Like clothing, like furniture, like food.
Like Ghana, it used to be like. The current when I came initially, it was 1:1. So in Ghana, the currency is Ghana cedi. So 1 Ghana cedi was 1 Malaysian ringgit. But now the Malaysian ringgit, even though it's dropped, the Ghana cedi has dropped much more. So now it's 1:1.3 or something like that. So things are relatively cheaper here now. But initially, it was about the same.
Yeah, I think life is convenient here. I mean, maybe not in terms of public transport, but
even that
everything you can. Even as a student, you can rent a car, you can buy a second-hand car. You don't have to be really rich to survive. You can even have low income, but you still can survive and still have a good quality life. Yeah. That's what I feel. Like I could, you can just get an apartment, which is very comfortable for the price range. You can actually get a you can, and then you can actually eat good food. Honestly, like I don't know about Ghana, but here with 10 ringgit, you can actually have a good meal with protein and vegetables and a staple.
The things that are expensive in Ghana is food and housing. Those two things are like crazy. So
so here, I mean, those are the things I say that wow, when it comes to convenience in Malaysia, everything is very convenient. And everything is accessible. You can get so many things like online. You can purchase in Africa. Sometimes buying stuff from Amazon or all these like getting stuff overseas is a bit difficult from Tanzania.
Ghana is okay though.
Maybe Ghana, but Tanzania
because like Ghana they order from. I know like friends who order from. You know the. I don't even want to mention those fashion stores because personally I have issues with them. But like those big Instagram brands you see, they ship to Ghana and it's like really easy, and Amazon as well. Here
also they're a bit more developed compared to Tanzania. I mean, especially in the digital world, they're way ahead. We are still trying to pick up a little bit more. But I still love my country. I love Tanzania more than anything. Like if you just give me right now a pass to go back, I would definitely go.
When was the last time you went back?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Sad, but you guys should visit Tanzania. It's so beautiful.
Go visit Zanzibar. Google what Zanzibar is.
Yes, I think if you guys don't know what Zanzibar is, what world are you living in? Like for real. Go visit Zanzibar. Go visit safaris. Go visit Kilimanjaro. And by the way, we don't live with animals.
Is in Kenya.
In Tanzania, girl, what you talking about?
It's about to be a debate here.
Okay, I think we
don't live with animals and stuff like that. Like, educate 2020. Like,
guys, if you think about Africa,
check out my vlogs, okay, and you can see more about Ghana and mostly Ghana in terms of African countries, because that's where
Ghana is beautiful. I've always wanted to go. You know,
you should come visit.
Girl.
One day in the future. Probably people who are watching this video would like to know this #1 question. The last question for Saida today is, what advice do you have for people who would like to come to Malaysia to study and to work? So 2 questions. You can answer them separately or combine them.
Okay. Okay. If you're coming here to study, pick the right university, guys. You don't want to come here, waste 3 of your years stuck in a university that you cannot change, or just waste your time here in Malaysia and not have the best student experience you can get.
How would you say, by the way, let me plug her right now. She's a student recruiter, okay?
Yeah, so contact me.
I was about to say like what advice would you give, but then if you want to know, contact her.
Actually, why I even decided to do it is because when I came to Malaysia, the university that I got wasn't the best. So it affected my time here in Malaysia. And I really, it hurt me finding out that my daughter is at the back. It hurt me a lot flying all the way from Tanzania, coming here to find out that my university is not what I expected it to be. So it was heartbreaking, but it's already done. I already paid the school fees. I just gotta live it. So I would just recommend you guys find the right university, and if you're interested, you can contact me. My details will be in this video, and I can help you do that. That's the purpose I'm trying to recruit students here, because I want to help them pick the right university so they don't have the experience that I got.
Okay, and what about somebody who wants to work here, or how people want to work here?
Is this your only option? If you're thinking of coming to work in Malaysia, it's not the best place I would advise. It depends also where you're coming from and what you're looking for. Most of the time when I ask my colleagues who are Europeans why they want to come and work in Malaysia, they already have experience. They're skilled people, but they come here for the lifestyle. The lifestyle here is very comfortable than in European countries. They can get help around the house very easily. They can also live a very luxurious life at an affordable range. Something that the life they would get here in Europe would probably cost them a lot more, and they wouldn't get as much help as they would get around the house. So that's their reason. So if you're coming for that reason, yeah, that makes sense. And you can get like a really good life for the earning you'll get here if you are a European, right? But if you're coming here thinking that Malaysia will open other doors of opportunity for you, like you'll get to live here or you'll have other opportunities from here, I would not highly advise it, because if you just want to build your resume, build your working experience, okay, go for it. But after that, you'll have to have a plan, and most of the time you would want to leave Malaysia. You would want something more from that. Just working in a country, spending all you're making money here, you're spending it all here. At some point you will reach a point where you want more than that. You want to settle down, you want to invest. And Malaysia is not the best place that you would want to invest, because buying property, you won't get special treatment if you are a foreigner. Buying assets and all those things. So at some point, you would get tired, and also you cannot work here without a visa. So you need a visa from company to company. So moving from company to another every single time, and your status in the company depending on your employment in a company is very difficult and tedious at some point. So it's very easy for someone to, after 2 or 3 years, just give up and want to leave Malaysia. So if you want to come here for those reasons, you just want to think twice about it. And but if you're here for like 1 to 2 years, you just want to build on your experience, go for it for sure.
I think for most people, or like at least let me say people who I interact with that are foreigners, Malaysia is a transition country. It's not a place you come to settle permanently in. Most people transition for a period. Transition. At the end of the day, you just gotta go with what is destined for you. But this is our honest review, our honest feedback to you, so that so that if you are thinking, you hear it from those who've been here longer. I think you should also factor in your mental health, because it hasn't been all rosy. You know, it's very challenging. You need to develop tough skin, and that's what Malaysia has made me develop, because my experiences here have not really been. Let that pass. Let the noise. Okay. I've had some bad experiences which I had to be mentally strong to overcome. And so if you realize that this place is really affecting me mentally, advise yourself and probably check out other opportunities, because I don't think anything, like nothing at all, is worth your peace, your stability, your mental health. That's the first thing. Everything begins with your mind, right?
Yes.
So you have to
love that.
you have to secure that.
Yes.
So just think about that as well. Don't just chase after money. Like money, we need money to survive, right? But then at the expense of your mind, it's
wow. Well said. Well said, girl.
Thank you. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, she is such. No, I'm just so happy to have met her.
Thank you for like.
Actually, she's the one who inspired me and my sisters as well to actually take an initiative in doing whatever we thought of doing. It's always felt like an impossible dream to becoming anything in a country that's not ours, especially in Malaysia, because they don't. Girl, please. But the honest truth is Raj is she's a tough cookie. She's like really broken all the laws and the rules, like what do you call it? The myths?
The myths, I think so.
Broken the myth of a dark skin influencer in Malaysia.
Still trying, guys.
Yes. But we gotta give credit where credit belongs to, and she has inspired me and many others to actually come out of our comfort zone and say, what do we have to lose? Let's just do this. And I thank her every single day. She has inspired me so much. Continues to.
I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thanks. I'm like so glad that you started, and your channel is gonna do so well. Like it is, yeah, it really is.
Guys, I lost my video.
That's
the one we shot today.
We recorded together, and the phone, I don't know why, but it's saying it's loading. So hopefully, please pray
for us.
By the time this video is uploaded, you would know whether or not.
Yeah.
but hopefully it all is there.
Yeah. If you want to know how she beat my face.
Yeah, like
guys, I don't look like this. I don't look like this every day, guys.
From start to finish.
I don't look like this every day. This is her magical.
She looks beautiful naturally, and with this she looks even more beautiful. Yeah, but
I really want to
comment down below. Yeah, we'll check afterwards. No worries. So she's actually, she's done so well for this video because like it's so tough to potentially lose footage. So for her to get through this whole video with the mindset that she probably doesn't have a video for,
No, but at least I got to meet you today because we planned to do a video.
Yeah,
at least I got to meet you, and yeah, thankful for that. Yeah.
So I hope you found this video helpful as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them down below, and please be respectful in the comments. I say this all the time because some people behind the keyboard, behind the screen, they're just rude. I'm like, none of that in my comment section, okay? Yeah.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe. You're all watching, we all know that. Just subscribe, okay?
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah,
we'll see you in the next one. Take care and God bless. Mwah. Kisses.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.